I am Ramya, Assistant Professor of English, JJ College of Arts and Science, Autonomous. In this session, we have a prose lesson written by John Fraser. This prose passage sounds incredibly unique because it talks about the great woman personality, Mother Teresa, the mother of Calcutta. Before entering into the lesson, let me share few of Mother's quotes with you. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. Some people come in your life as blessings. Some come in your life as lessons. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. John Fraser is an English architect and influential teacher and writer on architect. In this essay, Fraser talks about a great woman, Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to do service for the poor people, who has been described as the Lady of the Slums, the champion of the poor, the apostle of the unwanted, the angel of mercy, the gently mother. Birth of Mother Teresa. She was born in Yugoslavia of Albanian parents on 26 August 1910. She received training as a nun in Dublin, Ireland, and came to Kolkata in 1929 as a teacher. She collected orphan children and taught them hygiene. She decided to devote her life to the service of poor and those who suffered from diseases. She started missionaries of charity. Lady of the Slums. Mother Teresa came to Kolkata slums and she walked into the dirty slums wearing a white sari. She had only 5 rupees with, and yet she felt she could help the sick and the poor. She knocked on the dirty house doors where the children were ragged and barefooted. She gave education to them under trees. She is the best known woman in India. Though poor, Mother Teresa is like Himalaya in wealth. Her asset includes 7,500 children in 60 schools, 9,60,000 patients in 214 dispensaries, 4,700 leprosy people in 54 clinics, 1,600 orphaned or abandoned children in 20 homes, and 3,400 dying people in 23 homes. This is her real asset. Now, learn more about this great lady. She established the Catholic order in 1950. The Jawaharlal Nehru Award was given to her service to humanity without distinction of caste, creed and nationality. She is nearly 150 centimeters tall. She is calm and straightforward, who is always capable of good laughter with visitors. She is hard to deal with when it comes to helping the needy. She has a good listening capacity, but there was some objection to the Pope inviting her to open slums in Rome. She only travels by third-class ticket and do manual service too. She is very humorous integrity, and fortitude. She is simple. Mother Teresa's help to the poor is a sign of simplicity. She will not worry about others, those who discourage her. She helps others and gives room to the poor and deceased people, though there is no place for her in her room. Her first big venture was a home for the very poor, sick, and dying people. She started it when she saw an old woman being bitten by rats dying in the streets. She went and complained to the municipal authorities to provide place for the poor. Later, she was offered a vacant pilgrim hostel by side of Hindu temple, and the place named Nirmal Hriday. The sick and the dying are treated in Nirmal Hriday. I want to share an account about this home, the Nirmal Hriday, which means the pure heart. It is a hospital for the sick, destitute, and the dying, established by Saint Mother Teresa in Calicut, Kolkata. Before Mother Teresa sought permission to use it, the building was an old abandoned Hindu temple to the goddess Kali, the Hindu goddess of time and change. It was founded by Saint Mother Teresa on her 42nd birthday in 1952, just 2 years after she established Missionaries of Charity in Kolkata. She opened this free hospital in 1952 next to the famous Calicut Kali temple in Calicut, Kolkata. With the help of Indian officials, she changed an abandoned building which previously served as a temple for the Hindu goddess Kali into the Calicut at home for the dying, a free hospital for the poor. People who were brought to the home received medical attention from the Missionaries of Charity and were given the opportunity to die with dignity. According to the rituals of their faith, Muslims were read the Quran, Hindus received water from the Ganges, and Catholics received the last rites. That's why our mother quoted that a beautiful death is for people who lived like animals to die like angels, loved and wanted. Peace Prize. The Missionaries of Charity run 10 schools in Kolkata with a strength of around 2,500 students. Milk and bread are provided to the children. This first international Pope John 23rd Peace Prize went to Mother Teresa in January 1971. She used the prize money of rupees 1 lakh to start a leper colony in West Bengal. This was followed by the Templeton Foundation Prize for Progress to Religion. This Templeton Foundation Prize money of rupees 6.46 lakhs was presented to Mother Teresa by Prince Philip. Many branches of Missionaries of Charity were established in different parts of the world. Do you know the background of these Missionaries of Charity? Missionaries of Charity, an international organization to help the extremely poor. The Missionaries of Charity was founded in Calcutta on 7th October 1950 by Agnes Goncha Bojakshu, an Albanian and former sister of Loreto, who became universally known as Mother Teresa. In 1946, Sister Teresa, a geography teacher, was inspired to begin a mission of compassion and love to the poorest of the poor. In the 1950s and 1960s, many young women joined the congregation, which spread to Darjeeling in Bengal, Goa, and Trivandrum in Kerala, among other places throughout India. In 1979, Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of her promotion of peace in the most fundamental manner by her confirmation of the inviolability of human dignity. Lay workers who shared the vision of Mother Teresa were organized into the co-workers of Mother Teresa in 1954, and the Missionaries of Charity Brothers was founded in 1963. Lay workers and religious serve the poorest of the poor and visit the lonely, the rejected, the aged, and the shut-ins. In the early 1990s, the Missionary Sisters of Charity numbered over 4,000 in 450 houses in more than 90 countries. During the same period, houses were opened in Russia and China. At the age of 87, she passed away on 5th September 1997. She is known as the Angel of Mercy and Gentle Mother. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning